As we get older and we become more in tune with ourselves and our femininity and growing more into our femininity, I just feel like there are some things that we just need to have. Like, these are just must-have items that you just definitely need as you are growing and becoming more feminine. Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I make videos on style, beauty, feminine products, and learning how to become intentionally feminine and doing it in a godly way. And if that is something you are interested in, you are definitely going to love this channel, so do subscribe. And you are also going to love this video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 things I believe that every feminine woman should have, especially if you are in your late 20s, early 30s. I just feel like these things are just crucial and essential. And if nobody has ever talked to you about any of these items before, then I am here to share them all with you today. So get yourself some tea, a light snack, maybe something healthy, and let's chat. Number one, you need a planner, or you need something that's going to keep you organized, something to write down, things to remember, things to do, how to structure your life and your finances. You need a good notebook. I love a good notebook when I'm writing down my thoughts, my dreams, my visions, things that I want to do, when I'm organizing like my different ventures that I want to get into, when I am trying to remember things. Having a journal, an agenda, scheduler, whatever you want to call it, having something to keep yourself organized is so crucial, because you don't want to overbook things, you don't want to forget about things, you don't want to be so scattered and all over the place, because then that just adds stress, and the stress just does so many negative things for you. For me, what I love to utilize digital things around me. So like, for example, my phone, I have an iPhone, so I love that. I love to use my calendar, my Google Calendar, my reminders on the iPhone, all those things. And then when it comes to like organizing things like finances or just things that I want to organize, I love to have that written down in a notebook. So that's what I mean. Just having things written down and organized just really helps big time. Number two is having a signature scent. You just want to have that scent that when you walk in a room, they're just like, Shanine is here, or she's been here, or you just know that she's there. They just know that you're there because this is your go-to scent. This is your go-to fragrance that gives you that confidence, that gives you that grace, that gives you that thing that just sets you apart from everybody else in the room. For me, I have 3 signature scents that I just cannot live without. First is the Valentino Born in Roma. This is the Born in Roma Extra Dose. I actually just got this one, so if you would like a video on this, on me reviewing the Born in Roma Extra Dose, I definitely will be reviewing this one because I really do like it. But my signature was the Donna Born in Roma, so the original one, but I ran out of that one and I decided to try the Extra Dose, and I do like it, but I am going to go back and get my Donna because that is definitely my signature scent. Like, it's in my core. Another is Prada Paradox. So this is another signature fragrance of mine. I get a lot of compliments every time I wear this fragrance, so this one definitely is in my collection forever. This is my go-to whenever I want to smell sweet and feminine. But I got this in a small bottle and it's almost done, and I'm definitely going to be getting this in a larger bottle, and I'll probably get the intense version as well because this is my go-to. And my other is my YSL Libre. I love YSL Libre. It's one of my favorites, and this is definitely a signature of mine. As you can see, it's almost finished because this is my go-to everyday fragrance. If I can't think of anything else to smell like, I choose my YSL Libre. This never steers me wrong. I always smell and feel amazing whenever I use this fragrance, so this is a top contender for me. Number 3 is having a good hand cream and having a hand cream with you all the time. Right now in my purse is my Salt and Stone hand cream. I know that L'Occitane has a really nice shea butter hand cream that I really want to try, but usually when it comes to hand creams, I just get it from anywhere. Sometimes I like to be luxurious and I'll get, like I said, the Salt and Stone, and like I said, I want to try the L'Occitane hand cream. But it really just depends on how I feel. But I love having a good hand cream with me because I hate having dry hands. And I feel like if you are a talker, someone who talks with their hands, if you are going to be shaking hands with people, making a good impression on people, I just feel like your hands should always be moisturized. So having a good moisturizer, and I would even go as far as saying a good cuticle oil to keep with you, is just a must for me, and it also helps your manicures to stay a little bit longer as well when your hands are moisturized. So that's a good tip. Tip number 4 is not beauty related, but it is just as important, and that's having a savings account, maintaining a high interest savings account. But this is something that I just started taking a little bit more seriously, is my finances and building wealth. It is so crucial. I just feel like every woman should have her own money. That's just me. That's just my thoughts. But having your own savings account, either in a mutual fund or GIC or whatever you're going to be doing, if you want to have it locked away, having it locked away is really good too, so that you're not always touching it. But if your employer has like those stocks or employee ownership programs, or if you are getting into stocks and you want to get into stocks and stuff like that, that's something that I feel like every woman should just know about. You should know how to maintain your finances. You should know how to put money away, so that you have it in case something comes up, in case there's an emergency, or just so that you have your own money for yourself so that you can spend it how you want to spend it. The thing that I like to do and I'm learning how to do is investing in stocks, and it's something that I did just mention that you should do. So starting small is great as well. Like I've used Wealthsimple, and I've also used my own bank's direct investing softwares and apps as well. So that's something that you can do if you want to start building wealth for yourself, you want to start generating good income. Get into stocks, EFTs, and all those different types of things so that you can start building wealth for yourself. Number 5 is crucial, but it's a lot of people may say it isn't, but I think it is, and that is having some good girlfriends. Maintaining feminine relationships is so important for someone who wants to be more feminine. You need girlfriends, like for real. You can't tell your man everything, okay? He can't be the only person you talk to. And I want to say that with the utmost respect possible, but he cannot be the only man or the only person that you talk to. I shouldn't say the only man, but the only person that you talk to. You need to have friends. You need to have other people that you confide in. How are you going to surprise him if you're only talking to him? You need to have other friends. You need to have girls that you hang out with, girls that you talk to, strategize with, pray with, girls that you can just vent to and just be yourself with, let your hair down, invite over for tea, for stuff like that. When I get my own place, I always say that I want to be able to bring some girls over and have brunch every so often, or have charcuterie, or have a tea party. Like I've always wanted to do things like that. So I make sure to maintain the girlies that are in my life. I don't have a whole ton of them, but the girls that I do have in my life, I do cherish and I appreciate them dearly. And anytime there is a woman who wants to be friends with me, I do try my best to maintain that friendship because I do see the value in that. And also, I'm an older sister, so I have a younger sister, and I make sure to maintain my relationship and my friendship with her as well because there is so much value in having women in your life. Number 6 is something that I talk about on this channel all the time, and that is having personal style. It is so important to have your own sense of style. You need to know how to put yourself together, girl. You need to know how to dress for the occasion, how to find what looks good on you, how to find the right colors, how to find the right silhouettes, how to know what fits you, how to know how to put things together. One of my favorite things to do and try if you are trying to start off with your personal style is with sets. Get good matching cords, good matching sets, because those you can interchange, you can mix and match with them. And when you already love the set so much, it kind of helps you find what other pieces may look good on you. But also get into Pinterest, find some inspiration, be inspired, find other women that you want to look like. It's okay to say, but find other women that you want to look like, other styles that you want to try, and implement that and start exploring some other things. Number 7 is you need a great body and skincare routine. You need to know how to maintain your skin, and that's your skin on your face and your body. Your skin is the largest organ of your body. You need to know how to maintain it, how to make sure it looks good, how to make your skin look glowy and healthy and supple, and just using the right things in your body and just sticking to products that work for you. Don't go to like the trending products. You honestly don't even need to have super expensive products. You just need something that works for you, and know how to find what works for you and stick to that. If it's helping your skin heal, if it's helping your skin look amazing, if you're not breaking out as much, keep using that. It's okay if it's boring, if it's mundane, if it's the same. If it works, don't fix it, okay? If it's not broken, don't fix it. Leave it alone. Number 8 is you need a morning routine. I am the queen of a soft morning. I love a soft morning. I love an easygoing morning. I love when I can just wake up. I know where everything is. I know what I'm going to do next. I know what we're going to do. Like you see now that my hair is out of my sew-in, now I am going to, right after I'm finished doing this video, I'm going to put my hair in the style that I want for the week. And I'm going to leave it in that. And then when I get up in the morning, I'll have my clothes put together already from the night before. And getting ready will be seamless and easy. This is what I like my mornings to be. Just quick, easy, but soft and slow. You know what I mean? I want everything to be where it is. I want to know exactly what I'm doing, exactly where I'm going, everything from the night before, so that my morning is just, and it's good to go. As well as an evening routine. I am still working on my evening routine, and I say this because my evenings are different every week. So I should say this, I don't really think that much about my evenings very much until the day of, but that's something that I'm trying to fix. I do want an established evening routine because I feel like it's really important, because what you do in the evening does set the trajectory for the morning as well. So I do have things that I like to do in the evening, like pick out my clothes for the next day, clean up, make sure everything is where it should be so that I can find it in the morning, have dinner, relax. And that's crucial for me, making sure that I am relaxing. And that's so important for me. And I'm gonna tell you a little story, because I was sitting with my boyfriend one time and he was asking me, what do you do to de-stress? Like, what's your thing? And I had no idea what my de-stress thing was. I felt so sad about it too. And I was like, gosh, I don't have anything that I like do. But I recently discovered something that I love to do in the evenings, and I will put together a video on developing a morning and evening routine, and I'll tell you the things that I like to do to de-stress and just let the day go. And it's been so effective for me lately, so I'll definitely make another video on this. So if that's something that you are interested in, make sure you subscribe and comment below if you want to see a video on how to put together a morning and evening routine, especially for reducing stress. Something that I feel like is so important and so crucial, and it really made me sad that I had no answer. So I really tried different things, and I was working on different ways to have a de-stress evening. Still working on it, but we're getting there. Number 9, I feel like is crucial for everyone, not just women, but I feel like a woman, because we are nurturers, and I do believe in gender roles to an extent. I feel like God has given women specific things for her to be able to do that separates you from what a man's role, job, and make is. But for me, because women are nurturers, we care for things, I believe, and don't hate me, please, I believe every woman should have a signature dish, a signature meal that you are good at or proud of or perfecting. For me, it's pasta. Here's the thing. I like to make creamy rosé-ish type pastas. I love a creamy pasta dish. So I have been working and trying to perfect my pasta dishes. Like I literally just perfected my mac and cheese. I'm so proud of myself. I found the best recipe for mac and cheese and I absolutely love it, but I'm trying to work on more pasta dishes because I personally love a good pasta. I'm really good at making fettuccine alfredo, especially with shrimp fettuccine alfredo, or I'll do like a chicken fettuccine alfredo. Love that. But I'm trying to learn how to make others. I remember one year for Christmas a couple years ago, I made stuffed shells. So I did it was like a creamy meat sauce that I did, and I stuffed it in like those shell pastas, and I topped it with some cheese. I can't remember what kind of cheese I did on top, but I did like a cheese and some tomato on top. It was a hit that Christmas, okay? I love that dish so much. I'm definitely going to try to perfect it, and I do want to make it again, but I love making a good pasta dish. That's like my favorite thing to make. But I feel like every woman should know how to whoop something up in the kitchen and have a good meal, whether it's cultural or not. Like for me, my favorite cultural dish to whip up and make would be corned beef and rice. That's probably one of my favorites, and it's also really easy. It's really easy to put together, honestly. I don't think anybody can really screw that up. But you want to have something that you are able to do, even if it's a super easy meal or a super complex meal, whatever. Just something that you can just put together really quickly. Number 10 is good undergarments. You need to know what undergarments look best under certain clothing pieces, how to know when something fits, when it doesn't fit, when it's time to get rid of it. Don't be afraid of shapewear. Shapewear is for everyone, okay? This is how you make your clothes feel and look smooth and look like it fits and is made for you, especially if you cannot see a tailor. But shapewear is perfect for everyone. Getting into like the pasties, tapes, whatever you gotta do, get into good undergarments. And number 11, and this is a bonus one, but medical checkups. Medical checkups are so important, and I'm gonna get a little vulnerable here when it comes to medical checkups. I recently found out that I have fibroids, and it really helped me to understand why I was gaining so much weight, because I was starting to gain weight, and I didn't understand why, because I wasn't doing anything different, and I wasn't changing the way I ate, if that made sense. So nothing really seemed different or out of the ordinary in terms of my diet and my exercise, I guess. But I started gaining some weight, and I learned that I actually have fibroids, and that really helped me to ask the right questions. Now I know what to do, now I know what to look for, and how to care for my body in the best possible way so that I feel amazing. So getting your medical checkups is so key, so crucial. Get that blood work, girl. Get those screenings done, everything you gotta do so that you can feel good. Anyways, that is all for today. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!